All right, off the cuff, let's do this. So, it's about 9:30 p.m. Had a full day's work, playing with the cat a little bit, giving her some exercise, so you have to excuse the meowing every now and again. And something's been bugging me all day. And it ties into two issues that I really kind of wanted to talk about. Just get out there, because some things bother me. And when things bother me, I kind of talk about them. I like to do that. It helps me clear my head. So I might as well, talk about it with you guys. Oof, lighting's really bad over here, excuse me. Might as well talk about it with you guys, because why not? So, the first thing I want to talk about is, for anyone who doesn't know, which might be a lot of you, I'm an amateur cosplayer. Not super big into it. You won't find pictures of me online. You won't hear my name, shouted to the heavens. I won't be a guest star at any convention. It's just something I do for fun. Rider Helmet up there is the one I'm best known for, because I've been running that one around for, 5 years? Something like that. But, I do stuff here and there. I've done Deadpool, and I recycle that every now and again whenever I want a funny concept tacked onto it. I've done the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith from Doctor Who. I've done myself possessed by Momotaros one time. Unfortunately, I don't have pictures of that one. That one was really fun. I had contacts and everything. But no one really picked up on what it was. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I have the most famous cosplayers I personally know are incredibly talented people who've been doing it for over 10 years or something like that. And they all happen to be women. No offense to anyone who's a female cosplayer, you do a lot of hard work if you get to guest star at places. And some of them get to. And more power to them. I love every single one of them, and they're an inspiration to me. But let me throw out some examples. Kudrel Cosplay, MeltingMirror Cosplay, Lexa Lefay, Dex Morgan. All friends of mine. I've known these people for years. And they're all absolutely fantastic, and they've got this drive and dedication and craftsmanship that I strive for. And I'm trying to, if not match that, get close to it. And I always feel I struggle. Partly because I haven't been doing this for 10 years. I've been wanting to do it since I was 12. And then, maybe 20 years later, close to anyway, I'm finally starting to get my stuff together and putting out some stuff that that actually looks pretty decent for once. Current set I am working on right now. Roadhog from Overwatch. But this also ties into something that has been bothering me recently. And that is, you don't see a lot of male cosplayers headlining. And let me break that down for a second. What I mean by that is there are plenty of male cosplayers, and some of them are very, very good. But I don't think I can name a single one who does it for a living. And that in and of itself is a bit of a problem, but that's a talk for another time. My point is, some of these wonderful cosplayers I know are making it kind of a mission of theirs to get some of these guys a little more exposure. Talk about them a little more, make sure their work gets a little more brought out and seen by more people. And they're all incredibly talented people. But I'm noticing two things about this, which may or may not be endemic to cosplay. No, that's my pants. Thank you. One, they're exceptionally good armor and weapon crafters. Or two, they are gorgeous beyond belief. And that's basically the criteria. You are either super hot, or you know how to make stuff really well, or else nobody cares about you. And that's truth. And that's so frustrating for me. because I'm not there yet at making stuff. And complete personal opinion here, I hate this. All of this, I don't like it. I've got body issues, man, and they've been there for years, and I've been fighting them and dealing with them, and they've kind of really gotten worse lately because recently, and I mean like a couple months ago, I was put on a type of medication. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it was, but it rhymes with schmantidepressants. Anyone who knows medical stuff knows that stuff makes you gain weight like stupid. That's an unknown to me. I went through the entirety of my life as the guy who people joked about, my God, get that kid a sandwich. I was one of those. And part of it was because I had a monstrously fast metabolism, and because I just didn't have an appetite. So I get put on these, miracle drugs, and then all of a sudden, I'm gaining weight. I jumped like 20 or 30 pounds in 3 months. And not only are people telling me it looks good, but it's completely destroying this kind of mental image of mine. So people are telling me, hey, the weight looks good on you, and my brain immediately goes, that's impossible. And secondly, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. Like gaining weight, I've done it maybe once when I was 12, and I jumped from like 60 pounds to 100. And that's because I worked my ass off to do it. And now it's just a thing that's happening to me. My weight is not static anymore. It's fluctuating, and it's a little scary, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing. So I've been working my ass off to make sure, one, it doesn't get out of hand, and two, to achieve basically impossible, body goal standards for myself. Neither of which is very good. One is good, but the other one, the self-image standard thing, that's awful. That's really not good, because the expectations are impossible. Yes, I can do it, but I don't know how to do it. I've never had to work at it. Like, you can't tell, like, I'm one of those people, you can't tell me I look fine. You can't. You can tell me that information, but my brain categorizes it as not relevant for one reason or another, and that's been a problem for me for years. And I feel that's a problem for a lot of guys, is, like, people can tell you you're not bad looking, or you're actually pretty decent looking, or you're really, really handsome, and if you have the wrong headspace for it, it doesn't register. Not only does it doesn't register, it might just register as a lie, which is worse. So here I am, struggling, fighting my ass off to get to a goal that may be completely false, because cosplay photos, they might have contoured their abs to make them look that good. They might have even photoshopped the photo. It doesn't matter, because the result is girls swoon. That's fine. Girls swooning at good-looking guys has never changed. It's never going to change. Something that's going to be a facet of the human race till the end of time. The same is true in reverse. So I'm not going to judge anyone for that. But every time I see it, it gets me angry. And the only way I can do anything about it is I need to literally go into the comment section of one of my friends who's done this, and I need to write goals. And that's the only way I can kind of cope with this, because I'm mad I'm not there. I'm not mad I'm not that good of a cosplayer. I'm mad I'm not that good looking as a human being. And it's bad for me. It's bad for anybody. It's bad for you. It's just bad. Self-improvement's important. You need to set goals and strive for them, and if you can't get there, that's fine. Just try to get better every single day. Perfection is overrated. Don't go for perfection. Kabuto is bullshit. You don't need to be fucking Tendo. You don't need to walk the path of heaven. You You just have to try to do better every single day, and it's hard. It's for some people, for people like me who don't have a structured lifestyle because I can't, either because of work or because of just how my chemical makeup is done in my brain. I can't. I'm bad at it. And I work towards it every single day. And sometimes I'm better than others. But that has to be good enough for now. And I've just got to trust I make headway. Because I can't see my own progress. And you might not be able to either. You need to trust other people around you. Listen to people. Get advice if you want on crafting or looking better, or just try. Keep going. Improve a little bit every single day. And you'll get there one day. You gotta get there one day. Never give up. Off the cuff.